Okay, tell me about this thing.
Okay, so this is a purple card. It's a different viewpoint, so we like retail a different deal that's been already been made, and we picked Zach's like cool superhero monologue that it had the sidekick, that one. And it's plus 30 if it casts the new in an original light or like a different light, and this definitely does. Okay, so it's about obsession because we added a character who is like part of their team, and her superhero name is Enigma, and she's kind of like, she's on their team, but she never gets credit. And she does a lot of the work, actually, and John always gets all the credit. And it's obsessive to her because it's like she puts all this work into it all the time because she like cares about being a hero or whatever. And yeah, it involves an interview because near the end of the monologue, when she's talking to Devin, she says that there was like a reporter that had been talking to them, and she said that like next time maybe I'll do the talking and like give a really good interview, and we'll see what happens then. Take it. It involves a twist because the twist is that she's the one that's doing a lot of the work and not the sage. A close shave is because she refers to this moment where they were like on Hill Street, I think, and the sage did something reckless again and almost got Devin killed, which is not good. Revealing a personal secret. This one is personal to me and kind of Emily, actually, because it's about like being a woman in any industry and how you don't get credit, and a lot of the time like it's scary to just be a woman in general in this world, so that's got kind of deep a little bit. A collision because, okay, so there's another card in here that's coming up, and it's a major character death, and we had the sage die in a car accident.
We killed off his character.
Okay.
But it's it makes sense. It's not just, I love meaningless death, but it's not meaningless death. It involves a murder because Devin almost got murdered when they had their close shave. Yeah, all that. Juvenile delinquent because she mentions how Devin and her were friends in middle school, and she was a juvenile delinquent. She didn't care about anything. It's intended for young adults because it's like superhero, young adults are superheroes and young adults watch superhero stuff. So warts and all is because not only is it that she still liked John even though he was kind of like crazy and things got to his head, like Devin said in his monologue, but also because like she definitely has warts and all. Like you can tell that she's a really good person, but she also she's manipulative and all this other stuff. Witchcraft, that's basically her powers, is she has witchcrafty powers. Psychological torment gets kind of deep because she's talking about how the sexism and stuff in the industry is like psychological torment. Decoy protagonist was basically the sage because you thought he was the big hero, but then she's the one doing a lot of the work. Definitely major character, I'm so sorry, Sage. Middle school because she mentions that they were friends in middle school, and I think Devin did in the original monologue too. A reporter, it has to do with them talking interviews and all that stuff. On Hill Street because that's where Devin almost got killed. LA Harbor because she says that John's head had gotten to be the size of LA Harbor. A pseudonym was obviously superhero names. That's like super obvious. Fall from Grace is referring to what happened to the sage with him, like, being this really great superhero and wanting to do things and then getting his head got too big, and they even said that in the original monologue, and he just kind of had this fall from grace where he just screwed himself over, essentially. Secret door refers to the secret door that they talked to in the original monologue about how it like got them out of it, and she talks about how that door wasn't ever open for her because of her being a woman. An affair refers to the romantic affair between Devin and the sage and how it kind of really replaced their friendship, Devin and Enigma. And Enigma because her name is Enigma, but it's actually so great because it's like the perfect name for her superhero powers. Fact and fiction because she's basically at the beginning, she's like, yo, you gotta stop telling me lies. Like, let's be real with each other here for a second. And also, fact and fiction is very, like, superhero-y. Like, what's real, what isn't? Low self-esteem because this, like, really knocks, like, she talks about being a woman in this industry and all that, and any industry is, like, totally bogs down your self-esteem, kind of goes to the psychological torment thing. Madness refers to both her madness in this industry and kind of all of them being mad to try and save all these people, but then also it more refers to the sage and what happened to him. And then partnership is because they're all teammates. Yay!
Okay, so this is already super long, so I don't care anymore.
I love meaningless death, Maggie.
All right, so let's talk about like so have you told Zach
No,
that you
we have not.
have been
Surprise!
adding?
This is going to be our, like, we wanted to drop the purple card, and this one really inspired us, so we just, like, totally went with it, and we're, like, actually kind of excited to see how he reacts to it. Like, maybe he'll want to, like, world build more with us, because we're totally, like, taking this train and, like, riding it all the way to Crazy Town, so.
Okay,
Meaningless death.
great, good.